Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video, and today we have another Career Mode episode. It is episode 6 of Villarreal Career Mode, and we are making progression now in this series. The first game is the one against Copenhagen in the Europa League. Of course, Copenhagen were the team to beat Zurich in the previous game. They beat them 1-0, or I believe, or 2-1, and it was a pretty good result for them. So it's the top two battling it out at early days in the Europa League. And what a save early on. Uche released a shot, but it was triggered a massive reaction save from the goalkeeper in the Copenhagen defending net. Unbelievable work from him, and they retain their position at 0-0. As the ball is played out to Schneiderlin, though, Schneiderlin lets fly! And again, it's claimed very well by Anderson, I think. Anderson or something like that. But Delaney picks it up in midfield and plays it over. Is that Cornelius or something like that, had the shot. Well, he didn't have the shot. I played it back to the keeper, and it was a bit lucky in the end there. But, you know, that was pretty much all that happened in the first half. The first opportunity and then a half chance for Copenhagen, which could have been took if, well, he reacted a bit quicker, to be brutally honest. But as the ball was played down the line, it meant Delaney could get a cross in. Delaney cuts back, turns, puts the cross in. It's in the danger zone, but it's headed clear and eventually tapped away by our defence. Uche picks it up in the midfield area. We're just going into the final third now with Dos Santos. Dos Santos bursts around the defenders. Dos Santos through and goal. Hits the ball. Hits it. He strikes it. Unfortunately for him, it is saved by the keeper very well. And then there is another Copenhagen chance. Nothing much came from it, though. And these are really all just half chances. Apart from this one, this was a good one. And he absolutely bottled this one with, well, with disbelief in my mind as well. Maybe a bit of a foul there, but the ref lets it go. And it's approaching the 90th minute. Deadlocked here, and we get a chance. Dos Santos taps it round the defender. Dos Santos, he's just tapped it in under the keeper, and we get our finishing goal. 1-0 to Villarreal. That was the decisive and deciding goal in this fixture, and well, that is an awesome few points that we've earned. That was a brilliant way to end this game. Oh, that was good play as well. I mean, Dos Santos just He held the ball up, waited for the defender to come to him, and then shifted round him with no problem whatsoever. Awesome work from him. And, well, that is really, really positive from the Mexican striker, who is, of course, our star striker at the moment, really performing well in all competitions. And, well, aren't I glad we have a player like him. But look at this game. Celta Vigo, this is a really big one. You wouldn't expect it, but Celta Vigo are, of course, sitting top of the table. Although we're 6th, we've got a game in hand, which means even once we've played this, we will have a game in hand on Celta Vigo. If we win it, we will be on this level points with a game in hand, which would be amazing. Early on, we do get a chance with Cheryshev. Cheryshev hits it. It was on the rebound. Vieto forced the save in the end, I believe, from Sergio. But on the rebound, we couldn't make much of it with the Russian left winger, on loan from Madrid, of course. Vieto, though, picks out Dos Santos. Dos Santos drives through. Giovanni Dos Santos has actually finished it off. And again, it is the wonder man, the wonder kid, who has actually got us the goal. He's only like 24 or 25 years old, and 26 actually, I think, but he's still awesome. He's still got so much potential, and I can't wait to see him grow even more. That was a bit of a clumsy challenge, but a red card? Probably not. So we actually get our first red card of the series here, and this could put us in a bit of trouble, because we are up against, without Mario Gaspar now, of course, our first team right back, we are up against a Celta Vigo side who have a great attacking force in the likes of Nolito, who was the player who drew the foul. I was after Nolito in the summer. In the end, I got Balassi instead. But this could actually put us in a bit of trouble. But Pina actually managed to drive down the right wing, doesn't have the pace on him, so cuts back. Clever work from him. Drives inside, waits for the overlap option, plays it into Vieto. Vieto back wide to Balassi. Balassi down the line. Waits for the option, puts a great deep cross in. Cheryshev meets the header, and we've took a 2-0 lead here against Celta Vigo. Simply fabulous scenes, unbelievable stuff. Celta Vigo have been ripped apart by 10 men Villarreal. Unbelievable. Actually, this was fantastic. Cheryshev this time combining down the left hand side. Cheryshev bursts inside. Cheryshev hits it. Balassi now. Oh, that was brave from Yannick Balassi. It's 3. We are leading the table toppers by 3-0 with 10 men, and well, a harsh 10 men at that. I think it was a yellow card, but probably not a red. That was very brave from Balassi, putting his head right amongst the boots there and managed to get the goal. Brilliant work from him. Vieto has an opportunity for 4, and he hits the post, smashes the upright, and Celta Vigo managed to clear it away with no problems there. We've been asking questions of Celta Vigo all day, but this was an unbelievable performance. Simply unbelievable performance. 3-0 up, and well, how can we drop this now? Well, Celta Vigo do have a chance here. Mina cuts back. Mina, he hits it. Whoa, Asensio was forced into diving. He was nowhere near it, and if Mina had got that on target, I can't have feeling that would have been a goal. They've got another chance, but great last-ditch defending from our central defender, I believe Musacchio or someone like that there. Brilliant tackle, and I don't show many tackles, but that was certainly one of the highlight tackles that I've ever made, in fact. But a great ball in with the outside of the boot, and Asensio can't keep it out. He tried to claw it away from the net, but Celta Vigo have a goal back. We've dropped our clean sheet, and the deficit is cut down to only 2 goals now. Who knows, they could get back into this. We need to be careful here. But as the ball is nodded down to Balassi, Balassi links up with Vieto. Balassi, of course, linked up with Cheryshev earlier on this game, and Cheryshev linked up with Balassi. So the two wingers are having a good game and a good partnership together. And this was really, really silly. We've got another red. We're down to 9 now. Why I did that, I'm not quite sure. I really don't know. I actually don't have a clue why. But, you know, that could prove costly. We could regret that. Awful challenge. Went in with 2 feet. Jumped into the challenge. And it was from behind as well after the ball had left him. That's pretty much all the worst challenges put into one simple challenge. That was awful. And Celta Vigo have another chance here. Mina whips it in. Almost a copycat goal. Almost a copycat goal. At the near post, they finish off. I believe it's actually Nelito this time who does finish it off. And now we really are under the cosh. 3-2 here. Surely we can't drop this now. Surely we can't drop the 3 points from this game. It would be disastrous. Asensio can't get over in time. And our goalkeeper, and of course Thomas Pina, who was filling in, trying to sweep across the defence because we've only got 3 at the back. Well, Vieto's dropped to Cam. We've got like everyone behind the ball. Celta Vigo had a chance there. The ball was lobbed over, but they didn't take it, and we've won the game. A 9-man Villarreal beats Celta Vigo, and we've got a game in hand, and we are on the same points as them now. Celta Vigo kicked off the top of the table by none other than Yannick Balassi, Cheryshev, and Giovanni Dos Santos. Great work there, lads. But now we've got a game against Almeria, again in the Liga BBVA. This time we come home though, and we are at Ivy Lane again, unfortunately. But as you can see, we've got games in hand on teams below us, but not on Real Madrid. And Almeria are sitting in 14th in the league, but they start brilliantly. Thierry Bafuma with a brilliant header, and that puts them in the 1-0 lead. Unbelievable stuff from them. And Thierry Bafuma, of course, was on loan at West Bromwich Albion last year. And he's a pretty fast striker. Yeah, this time it was a headed goal. Cut back the Almeria right winger there and managed to find the cross, and eventually met Thierry's head, and it was a well-propelled header into the corner of the net. Campbell's looking to change this though. We've given Campbell a chance up front for this game. Not only because he would be okay up front anyway, but because a lot of our strikers are tired, and even the likes of Moreno were tired for some reason, don't know why. But he's brought down in the penalty area and does manage to win us the penalty. It is Vieto who steps up to the spot. Vieto hasn't scored a goal since the first game where he scored the hat-trick against Levante, I think it was, in the first debut game. And he hasn't scored since. This is his opportunity to break his duck. And he does that very well. Well, it was close, but the keeper still can't get a glove to it, and Vieto manages to finish into the top right corner of the net. So Luciano Vieto breaks his duck, gets the goal that he ever so badly needed, because he was on 3 for the season, which isn't bad from 1 game, but 3 from 6 games isn't quite as good. Giovanni Dos Santos has completely outwitted him. 7 games in a row it's taken but he's finally got his goal, which he needed. And yet we have another chance this time with Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin hits one. Schneiderlin's got such a powerful shot at him. He's already scored in this series, but we want to get him a few good whopper goals because he's got a really good shot on him. It's not it down though, and Rem Costa manages to play into Schneiderlin. Vieto holds it up into Dos Santos. Dos Santos turns his man. Dos Santos with the time, the space, and the composure. Jonathan Dos Santos this time, the central midfielder bought from Barcelona by my predecessor, and of course he was replaced by me. And Jonathan Dos Santos, great work from him, gets his first goal for the club. And it was funny here because the commentators started going, "Oh, you know that you found a natural-born goal scorer, and they've got one, haven't they?" And I'm like, no, he scored one goal. And it's like the 6th game and he's a CDM. He's not really a natural-born goal scorer, is he? And well, Campbell dragged that shot, but it was still a chance nonetheless. But it's another chance missed by Joel Campbell. Going at half-time in the 2-1 lead. And well, a bit of a lucky lead because Almeria put up a good fight out there. But the side in 14th can't quite get the victory as it stands. But we do go into the second half with a positive frame of mind. Jam Costa has the shot, shoots again Jam Costa, but again it's dragged wide. That was dangerous though, because if it hit the Almeria player, the defender there who dived in front of the shot, it could have deflected anywhere, including into his own net. But Campbell's pace was unbearable for the Almeria defence. Will he get his goal that he deserves? No, he won't, but he'll get another penalty. He's been causing problems for the Almeria defence, and of course, in the end, he caused so much of a problem that they've conceded 2 penalties against him. But sillily, sillily, is that even a word? Either way, sillily, as I've already said, I don't actually give him the penalty, even though he's got one of the best penalty stats in our team. He's really improving well, Campbell. I've tried not to use him because we used him in the Everton career mode, but you can't help it, can you? Because we've joined a team who's joined him on accident. And well, Vieto completely fluffed his lines there. He bottled that one. The pressure got to his head. And well, I hit left wide massively. If Almeria get back into this game now and get the draw, I will be bitterly disappointed. We can't let them get the goal because Vieto, what is he up to there? What is that? That is awful. I must have held my analog slightly too long to the left. And well, we'll say slightly. It was... God knows how that happened. I really don't know how I did that. But, well, Almeria missed a bit of a sitter and we get away with it. So despite the fact that we missed one of our penalties this game, we scored the other and scored in open play as well, which meant we get the goals and we get the victory again. So a bit of a lucky victory against Almeria, and they put up a good fight like I've already explained. But anyway, I do thank you for watching. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. I'm really enjoying this series. And like I said with Campbell, I can't really help that he's sort of just joined Villarreal in the January. I was thinking about doing Villarreal from the summer, so, you know, the fact that we've got Campbell in the side as well, it's just a bit of a coincidence. Anyway, I will see you next time. Subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and goodbye for now.